Nagbibigay ako talaga, sir, ng alam ng lahat yan. I support the police. And if, kung malaki ang nahuli nila, binibigyan ko sila ng tip for the boys.
Mr. President, Mr. Chair, isa rin pong binanggit ni Joey Espinido itong operations kay Mayor Rolando Espinosa. Was the killing of Mayor Rolando Espinosa related to the operations against drugs po?
No, sir. I do not even know the person. And if there's the killing, it's beyond me.
He also mentioned, Mr. President, Mr. Chair, doon sa paragraph 19, sinabi po niya there was an operation po against Mayor Rinaldo Aldong Parayunog of Osamis City. Was this also part of the war on illegal drugs, Mr. Chair?
No, wala pakialam, sir. But I know that the Parahinogs were patay na kasi. I do not want to lahat na ng maisip mo na kagaguhan ng isang counselor.
Actually, they served the search warrant on July 30, 2017, and after the operation, 16 people were killed in these police operations po, yung kay Parolino. This was according to the affidavit of Joey Espinido.
If it was in Davao,
In Osamis po.
wala akong ano din, sir. Hindi ko na teritoryo yan.
Okay, dito naman po tayo, Mr. President and Chairman, Mr. Chair. Doon po sa may nangyari pong patayan noong August 13, 2016 sa Davao Penal Colony involving 3 Chinese prisoners. Ito po yung mga Chinese na kinulong po doon sa Davao Penal Colony. Ito po yung mga Chinese chemists yata. Now, accordingly, it was an operations led by Colonel Garma, inutusan si Arthur Nasolis. Pero ang pinaka-importante po, ito po ay sinumpaang salaysay ni Colonel Jerry Padilla po. He was the superintendent at that time nung nangyari po ang patayan dun sa Dapicol. Hindi ko na po iisa-isahin to dahil marami pong magtatanong. Ang iano ko na ho, after the killing, according to sa supplemental supplemental affidavit of Colonel Jerry Padilla, pinuntahan po niya yung mga pumatay na si Leopoldo Tan o tsaka yung si Mr. Magdararo para hulihin po doon sa selda kasi doon po pinatay sa selda yung 3 Chinese prisoners. Nung papalabas na po sila, nakaposas na po yung Chinese prisoners. According to Colonel Jerry Padilla, he received a call from you daw congratulating him doon sa namatay na 3 Chinese, and sinabi pa raw noon ninyo, job well done. Totoo po ba yun?
Hindi, sir. Hindi ko kilala yung tao. I would never talk to a stranger, lalo na yung mga ganun. It's not only, it's dangerous. I would only talk about these things about being killing to a few confident, but they're all sa taas sa police officer, and I would just give the direction. But sometimes I say that kung lumaban, patay na lang ninyo. Patay, ito yan ang totoo, sabi ko. Pag lumaban, patay na ninyo para tapos na. Kasi kung makakulong, kalabas yan, problema na naman. Mabuti lang sana kung ordinaryo nga. Pero kung if makaso na rape, magnakaw, tapos patayin pa, sir, medyo talagang mainit ako dyan. Sabi ko, pag-prank ka na lang ako before dinito. Alam ng lahat ng pulis, pati NBI, mainit talaga ako. Hanapan ninyo. Kaya sabi ko, kung may mga baril yan, bunutin. Meaning to say, make a scene na kailangan, pag sabi mo, arestado ka, padruhin mo muna ng baril. At barilin mo. Patayin mo na para wala na akong hold upper na hahanapin pa bukas. At wala nang ma-rape, wala nang manakaw, at maganda na ang syudad ko. Ang mga residente, at least, wala nang hindi misado takot. They
Anyway,
can walk the streets
Mr.
at
President,
night.
this statement of Colonel Jerry Padilla was corroborated by a certain Mr. Leopoldo Tan, yung isang PDL na pumatay, kasi nagsama na po sila doon papunta sa opisina ng admin office ng Dapicol, and nag-corroborate po si Leopoldo Tan na indeed tumawag daw po kayo kay Colonel Jerry Padilla. I just want to inform you that it was just corroborated by Leopoldo Tan.
Alam mo, sir, hindi mo dapat gawin yan. Alam mo bakit? Pag ganun yan, sir, tinitape ka. Alam mo yung police na gano'n, tinitape ka. Pagka nag-istorya ka ng mga gano'n, sasabit ka talaga. Hindi ko ginagawa yan. Kung may instruction man ako, kung may gusto man akong patayin, tawagan ako. Isang tao, isang officer. Patayin. Wala nang lalo ng rape, nakaw, rape, tapos nasa kulong.
Thank you,
Tapos,
Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. Chair. I have no further question.
Salamat. Thank you, Mintel. The next
Chair.
to interpolate,
Mr. Chair, short interjection, Mr. Chair.
this is again in relation to the questions being raised by Congressman Pimentel.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
You
And
have 2
some of
minutes.
the questions raised by the Honorable Manuel.
You have 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Magandang hapon po, Mr. Chair. Magandang hapon, former President Rodrigo Duterte. Naiintindihan po natin na, of course, the former President, when he was mayor, when he was President, hindi po naman talaga niya ima-micromanage yung mga betting, yung mga validation, yung mga numbers, yung accounting, ika nga. Pero, were you aware, Mr. Chair, were you aware, former President, na nangyayari po lahat ng mga to sa mga human rights violations, sa mga EJK, saka parang papunta na sa bloody war on drugs, yung mga nangyayari, Mr. Chair?
Alam mo, sir, sabi ko nga, nagturo nga ako. Kung pumatay man ang pulis in the performance of duty, talagang didipinsahan ko yan. Pero kung itong mga pulis na abusado or into crime, into drugs, into kidnapping, sir, alam mo, sir, magtanong ka mga ano. Marami na akong pulis pinatay na gano'n. Na pagkatapos na huli sila, niyari ko talaga. Kasi pag hindi ko ginanon, itong mga pulis na gago, may mga armas. And they can easily commit a crime na wala silang takot kasi yung civilian walang magawa. Kaya ako mainit ako sa mga abusadong pulis. Kaya sa Davao, yung mga abusado na pulis, ginawa ko talagang example of some itawag nila in their lingo, sample na pinatay ko talaga.